I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. Well, in this video, we have another beautiful question for you. It is based on arithmetic sequences and series. For the first time, I am seeing this type of a question where we're talking about quotient of two series equal to something else, right? Let's look into this problem. Let A1, A2, A3 and so on be in arithmetic sequence. If the quotient of the sum of first p terms, AP is at the end, divided by the sum of q terms is equal to p square over q square, where p is not equal to q, then find the value of A5 over A11. Interesting, right? Well, in case you want to learn from me and follow this particular success path, you can always send an email on the address given. Many of our students are right there on the top. Okay, so what you really need here is two different formulae, which is definitely sum of the series, which is, as you know, n over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times d. And another one is the nth term, right, which is a plus n minus 1 times d, right. So these are two very popular formulae for arithmetic sequences and series which should be used. So I hope with that you can actually pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Here is our solution. Since we have to compare the ratios of the sum, let's write down. So, sum of p terms and sum of q terms, right, is what? Is, well, let me rewrite a1 plus a2 plus so on till ap, right? a1 plus a2 plus so on till aq, and that is p square over q square. Now, using the formula, we can always write this as p over 2 times 2a1 plus p minus 1. There are p terms, right? Common difference being d. Over q over 2 times 2a plus a1, right? Q minus 1 times d. That becomes the ratio, which should be equal to p square over q square. Let's simplify, cancelling the denominators too, right? And p's and q's with p's and q's on the right hand side, we get an equation which is 2a1 plus p minus 1 times d over 2a1 plus q minus 1 times d equals to p over q. Makes sense, right? So that is what we get as our quotient. Now, how can that help us? We really want to figure out what is the ratio of fifth term to 11th term. Well, fifth term can be written using this Tn formula as first term plus n minus 1, 5 minus 1, right? So, 5 minus 1 times d, which is a1 plus 4d, right? Similarly, the 11th term can be written as 11 minus 1 times d, which is a1 plus 10d, correct? Well, here we have 2a1 over 2a1 kind of, right? So, what I could do is here simplify this, multiply maybe by 2, right? So, we can say that a5 over a11 is equal to, multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. Will give me 2a1 plus 8t over 2a1 plus 10 and 10, 20d. Make sense? Is that clear to you? I just multiplied numerator and denominator by 2. So I got something which I can compare, right? So this is 2a1, this is 2a1, right? Here we have dd, right? And so if I see that, I can say, well, if 8 is equals to p minus 1, then this ratio is p over q, right? This ratio is P over Q if 8 is equal to P minus 1. Makes sense, right? P minus 1 I mean to say. Or let me write like this. If P minus 1 is equal to 8. Well, that gives me a value of P as 8 plus 1. So P is 9, right? Similarly, Q minus 1 is 20. And so Q equals to 20 plus 1. So Q equals to 21. And therefore, the ratio P over Q clearly is 9 over 21. 9 over 21, right? Which is your first option. You see that? So we did some manipulations, worked out with these formulas, right? And finally got our result. I hope that makes sense. Feel free to write your comment, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.